This is going to be a quick walkthrough on creating a drawing in Onshape based on either a Part Studio or an assembly. In this case, I'm going to be looking at the Part Studio for the stepper motor and then creating a drawing of this stepper. So to do so, I'm going to go down to the bottom left corner, click on this plus that says Insert New Tab, and then click on Create Drawing. It'll open up this window where it asks me whether I want my drawing to be in inches or millimeters. I will keep it in inches because that's how my stepper is defined. We open up a new window, a new drawing window. I'm going to close these windows, these tabs, just to show how to get back to them. Very quickly, before I get into actually inserting the drawings of the stepper, I do want to mention that if you are getting ready to go laser cut something in the Innovation Center, you can change the size of this drawing to match the size of the wood that they use in the Innovation Center to laser cut, which the wood is 12 inches by 24 inches. So if you want to prepare something from your Onshape to go laser cut, you can change this size window to be the same size as the wood pieces that they use on the laser cutters. To do that, go to the left side, click on Sheets, right click on Sheet 1, which is this sheet, click on Properties, click on Size, change from A to Custom, and we're going to make it 24 inches wide by 12 inches high. Again, this is only if you're doing laser cutting in the IC. This is not necessary for the assignment this video is for. It is just as an example on how to change the size of your drawing. So if you wanted it to be 24 inches by 12, you hit your check and go on. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to the normal size sheet. Again, this was just an example of changing the size of the drawing file here to be the same size as the wood that you're going to be cutting on in the IC. Again, it was an example. I'm going to hit X and go back to the default size. To bring in the stepper, I'm going to first just close the Sheets tab. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to click on Insert View. Click on Insert. It defaults to the file I'm already in, which is the stepper file. If I wanted to add drawings from other documents, I can click on that, go navigate to my other documents. Also, if you have assemblies that you want to create drawings for, they would be in this tab. I do not have any assemblies in this drawing or in this file. All I have is the stepper. So we're going to create drawings of the stepper by clicking on the stepper and bringing it in. You'll notice over here that the view orientation right now is front is a 2:1 scale, which means it's being shown 2 times larger than it actually is. And then view simplification, leave that alone. I'm going to put it back to a 1:1 ratio just for simplicity, but understand that the ratios, the scales, just make it either larger or smaller than it is. So 1:1, you can see that it now appears at the same size as it is in the Part Studio. So I'm going to click where I want my first viewpoint of the front, and then I'll go back to Insert, do a top view, and then I'll go back to Insert, and then do a left or right view. In this case, the stepper is the same on the left or right, so it does not matter. I'm going to do a right view, and then lastly, I'll go back to Insert and do an isometric, where an isometric looks at it kind of from top down at an angle. In general, this is sufficient for the EGR 103 or 215 drawing assignment. You want to make sure that you have enough viewpoints, enough angles where you can see everything in your drawing. So remember, front, top, side, isometric. So make sure that everything in your drawing is visible. If you have a drawing or a part with a unique left and right side, then you will want to add a viewpoint from the left side and the right side, just to make it show whoever is looking at the drawing can fully understand your part without having the part in their hands. Lastly, if you want to add dimensions, you can go to the top, click on dimension, click on whatever part you want to dimension, drag it out, it'll start dimensioning for you. You do not need to do that for the assignment, but it is good to know how to do so. Lastly, to submit the assignment, submit this drawing, right click on drawing 1, export, and export as PDF. Click on export. It'll go to your downloads, and then you can submit that as the assignment, or if you're taking it over to the IC to LaserCut, you also need to export this as a PDF to go into Adobe Illustrator and prepare the file for laser cutting.